Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham news and update show for Tuesday, April 23rd. Yes, it is a Tuesday show. We're army crawling through the week, and I love it. It's been a long day already. Been a great day. As you can see, we had some things going on earlier. I actually forgot what I was going to do to open up the show. Let me see if I can figure this out. I don't quite know how to do this. Let me see if I can make this happen. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. Yes, that's the new opening. We're testing it out. I didn't know how to do it before. I didn't know if it would work. I didn't know how it all went down. That is a new opening. So what do y'all think about that? Had that built last night from Just Josh Media, and he's awesome. He does United View. It's fantastic. So it's awesome. Anyway, smash a like on the video, get involved into the chat, get your memberships. We have everyone's already in the chat going fast and furious. So let me just first by saying happy birthday to Joe. Celebrating my birthday. And Joe got beat today on his birthday. I think he's 19 years young. So happy birthday to Joe. And so everyone, please wish Joe happy birthday. I think it's 19. I'm not quite sure, but there it is. Also, got a new member, Addison Madison, one of the old schools, one of the first. Thank you all very much for becoming the Local Pundit member, becoming part of the Local Pundit membership club. So thank you all very much. It's really good. So thank you all, Addison Madison. Thank you very much for becoming a member. A lot more to do, and that really means a lot. So thank you. Also, Chicky Brewers in the house, one of my favorites. She also says, "Where is Joe?" I wonder where Joe is. And taking the cake is Nick Donnellan. He's first again. Take that, Joe. And that goes back to it was his birthday and celebrating the birthday. So Matt Owl's in the house. He's actually watching with his shirt off. He said he's first with his shirt off. He says, "Cheers, dog. Cheers, cheers, cheers." Orlando's in the house. He's also a Local Pundit member. Hi, how are you? How you doing, my guy? How are you? And Ivan's also in the house. My guy, Ivan, as always. You know, my boy. I love it. Ivan, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Nick says, Matt Al, can you have that honor? Laugh my ass off. I actually talked to Matt Al today before I did the show earlier, which was great, which was really good. So as you can see on the thumbnail, and so it begins. And as you can see, that's not a Wrexham player. That's Macaulay Langstaff. This is what's going to happen into the summer. I wanted to just get it up. I know it's kind of BS, but we're getting through the motions here, and it's an article here on the Leader that I want to talk about. But we'll start it off. I'm going to open it up tonight too because it was an absolutely fantastic day. I don't know if you got a chance to go and listen to the interview that we had earlier today with Tommy Kaus. Amazing. Was hooked up by one of our community members. He can put himself out there. I don't want to put him out if he doesn't want to, but one of our community members, which was great, and hooked that up. I will put it to you this way: that guy is absolute class. Tommy's absolute class. He and I had never met before. This is what I love about this. This is what I actually love about doing this show with everyone and with you lot. Never met him before. It was like he was there. Someone knows somebody. Okay, you guys should get together and have a conversation. I shit you not. He popped up. I popped up. Hey, great to meet you. Oh, love to have a great conversation with you. Awesome. Just go through a couple things. Within 40 seconds, I pushed record, didn't edit it. Go watch it back. Didn't edit anything. And he and I had that 45-minute conversation. I will tell you, Tommy's class. I'm so honored to have met him and had a conversation with him. I really enjoyed that chat. If you haven't watched it yet, please go and watch it. It's one of the good ones, and I feel very, very honored. Such a nice bloke. I hope I get to meet him in person and buy him a pint. So if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. Super good guy. I know he knows some people in the chat as well. Also, I want to thank certain people in the chat for the questions. You know who you are. Those are great questions. I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. Drew Hunt says, nice job with that Tommy interview. Thank you. Yes. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, there's a lot going on. The video isn't loading. Oh, the video didn't load? So video isn't loading. Okay, did it not load? Ken's in the house. He says, hey, everyone. There it is. Okay, did it not load? I want to play it again. I could do it again. Or is it intentional? There, I'll try it again. When you're famous Friday. Let me see here. Hold on. I'll play it again if people missed it. I thought it was pretty cool. Try it. There it is. That's the new opening we're working on. I put this out there earlier. What TV show do you think inspired that opening? Well, I want to know, what TV show do you think inspired that opening? Okay, so let me know. Aras27 says, good morning from the Philippines. Good mornings. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. Ruby Slippers, you coming on tonight? Ruby, you coming in tonight? Please come in. I'd love to see you. Well, you are famous for betting on TLP. Yes. Chicky Brewer says, happy birthday, Joe. Welcome to Wrexham. Yes, welcome to Wrexham. All right, you want to talk about this article here real quick? 90210. No, that's a good poll, though. That's actually a good poll, but no. But that's a good one. Let me see here. So the article in question, and as you can see on the thumbnail up there, is about Macaulay Langstaff. That little guy right there. Not little guy. He's an absolute ledge. He's one of the best players in the league. I think he's great. So this came out today, and remember, I'm working on one screen here. We're in the back room. We're down here with the in-laws. It's been great. Producer Ann's back up north doing stuff, and I'm down here. So it is what it is. But so we're working off one screen here. So what the hell? How do I do this? Okay, so that's Langstaff right there. So this is what we're going to be in for. This is why I'm going to do the show tonight. After having a great conversation with Tommy earlier. Also, there were results today going into the last game of the season. So we're going to talk about that. And now I'll open it up. I think that Ken has some conversation he wants to talk about with the teams, what happened for the last game of the season. So this is what we're in for this summer, and it's absolute pie hole crap. Would I like Langstaff in the side? I think he's a great player. Will he fit? I don't know, but this is the stuff. It's already happening. There's going to be Wrexham tax. It's all going to be happening on the summer, but it's already starting. Wrexham, I'm going to go to the side here so I can read it. Wrexham eyeing goal machine Macaulay Langstaff from League Two rivals Notts County months after he was told to go F off by Ryan and Rob. That was a joke, by the way. Despite owners Ryan and Rob telling him to F off months ago, Wrexham are eyeing move for Notts County Macaulay Langstaff. Now, what happened? The Welsh side have shown interest in signing a 26-year-old from League Two rivals in the January window, according to HITC, whatever the hell that is. The attacker scored an amazing 19 goals in 26 league matches this season, adding another in the FA Cup. There's our lovely owners, handsome half smile by Rob and handsome half smile by Ryan. What Ryan and Rob said. This is all clickbait. You all saw this in the chat. If you're not in the Discord, get into the goddamn Discord. It's all day, every day. It's so good. Macaulay Langstaff he can F off. Said McElhoney. Ryan Reynolds added, God, that guy is good. He's a handsome F. He looks like he could be in Peaky Blinders. Yes, great show. If you're not watching Peaky Blinders, so the headline is what it is. But it's at the end of the day, it's like they're saying he's a great player. So in jest, they're literally saying like, we love, he's a great player. That's what they went down. Now, if we're coming out this early with a Macaulay Langstaff transfer rumor, we're in for a long summer. We're absolutely for a long summer. We got one game left to go against Stockport at home at the Stoke. If this is already happening now, imagine what it's going to be like going into the summer, going throughout the summer. It's going to be balls deep all day long. It's not going to be great, but we're starting out here. I like Macaulay Langstaff. Does he fit? I don't know. Matt on his show earlier today. Actually, no, it was on our Discord. Matt was talking about he doesn't fit. He doesn't because we have JM. He's kind of a small. He's a good player. He's not a workhorse, as Matt Al. But he's a really good player. But does he fit? Does he fit? What we want to do. And talking what Tommy was saying, he's like we want some younger players that could be for us 5 or 6 seasons going forward. So I'm just saying like we're headed into a summer of just. God damn it. What next for Wrexham? Wrexham are in action against Newport County on Saturday. Newport County, that's wrong. Is this old? This is old. Holy crap, I got the wrong article. Anyways, I got the wrong article, but that's not what it's about. Where the hell is it? This just came up 3 days ago. Yep, there you go. That's what happens when you don't read the articles. I don't care. But it did come out that we were looking at the Macaulay Langstaff. That was an article from from January. So very, very interesting stuff. Yes. Are we in for Macaulay Langstaff? I don't know. Is it going to happen? But I don't know. But I will say this, even though that's an old article, what I'm saying is If this is what it's going to be like for the summer, we are in it for a long, long summer. Kelly and Connie are also in the house that said, happy birthday, Joe. Langstaff won't fit, says Matt Al. The whole no dickheads rule. Yeah, that's a thing. Ruby Slipper says, I'm just a goal machine. I don't work for nobody but you. Is that please sing that for me. Please sing that. Matt Al, the Langstaff. Sorry, it's moving so fast. Yes, there is a problem in the first seconds. It shows black screen and then plays correctly. Yeah, that's supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be that way. And you'll know why if you know what show I'm talking about. So, yeah, there you go. John, that's what happens when you don't read the articles. No, I don't read the articles. I go for I asked someone to send me the article, the original article for today. Didn't happen. But still, I got my point across. And John, you know this. I made the point of just like, we're after Macaulay Langstaff. Are we going to really go after this guy? I don't know. If anyone does have the recent article, please send it to me. But that's what happens. That's what happens. We're going after Langstaff. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's going to be a long, long summer. Also, John, great question. We got your Parky questions out this morning to Tommy. I thought that was awesome. So there you go. Some intern is getting fired. Yes, some intern is also getting fired. It's also a live show. Let me see here. Adam Cruz says, does the trade window open as soon as the season over, or does it have to wait till the end of June? I think it's June 31st. I think it's June 31st. Oh, June 10th. There you go. Matt Al's all in. Sorry, I'm getting buzzed here. On my thing. Who is that? It's John A. Oh, John H sends it to me. Here we go. All right, I'm going to bring it up. John H brought me the article, the Wrexham Insider. How do I bring this up? I will do the right thing. See, don't mess with John H, man. Don't mess with John H. There we go. Thank you, John. Add to the stage. Bang. Boom. Pop. Bang. Intern's back in. Sorry, woke up, Banks. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, baby. Sorry, baby. Okay. Banks is right there, FYI. He's literally right there as the assistant. Okay. This is the article. And John H., you get all the credit, my friend. So Wrexham interested in Notts County star this summer. After brilliant Ryan Reynolds comments. There you go. John, him again? It's a live show. Can I come in? Good time. Yeah. Ivan, come on in. Whatever you got to do. Come on in. Yes. Ivan just messaged me. Can I come in? Yes. Ivan, get in here if you want to come in. Wrexham are interested in snapping up Notts County striker Macaulay Langstaff after securing promotion from League One. Parkinson and uh-oh. Come here. Sorry. Come here. It's okay. Parkinson and co have secured automatic promotion from League Two, and we're looking to strengthen. Okay. Come here. Parkinson has already admitted that Wrexham need to get recruitment right this summer, highlighting it's a big test ahead. Goalkeeper AO is confirmed. I hate all these articles that have all this crap in it, by the way. Sorry. This is just how it's going to happen tonight. It's just one of those nights. Parkinson is a host of strikers at his disposal with Paul Mullen and Ollie Palmer, continuing for their partnership. Sam Dalby, veteran Stephen Fletcher, and January signing Jack Marriott are still in the mix, but Wrexham have interest in another striker, Macaulay Langstaff. Look at all this crap in here. Look at all this crap. I can't even read the article. I can't even show you the article because there's so much crap here. Sorry, bud. Sorry. Sources indicate that Wrexham are interested in signing Notts County Macaulay Langstaff. He's a forward. It's understood that Wrexham wanted Langstaff last summer and would have made a move for Notts had Notts County had not also promotion from the National League. Whilst Wrexham have now accelerated League One, County finished 14th in the league despite Langstaff 28 goals. Sorry, 28 goals. There you go. Absolutely all over the place. Bolton Wanderers and Peterborough United have also had Langstaff on their radars, and this move would not come cheap for Wrexham. A club record move would require to tempt the Notts County into selling their prized striker this summer. Wrexham current transfer record is $300,000 spent on Ollie Palmer, who's had a great second half of the season, absolute ledge. What Ryan and Rob said about Langstaff, blah blah blah, he's awesome. Blah, kind of covered that. Okay, cool. I think that's enough of that. But so Ivan is in the background. Hi, why don't you tell me you're here?
Hey, brother.
Hey, brother. What's up?
I'm all right. You all right?
I'm working without a net here, my friend, but it's all good. Yeah, working without a net. No. I feel like my dad.
Everybody in the chat.
I feel like what happened? Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, my dog is not too happy today either.
Yeah. How are you, my friend? What's going on?
No, I'm all right. I really enjoyed the interview, brother. That was really good. Tommy seemed like a really good guy, and you did well. Good questions. Chris told me a lot about Tom, not a lot, but some around about Tommy. So yeah, it was good to finally see this interview happening. That's awesome.
Like I said, it just came up, and I was like, "All right, cool. You're gonna talk? Let's go." And it was one of those things. It was a really, really fun chat. Yeah. So, the Langstaff stuff, and more importantly, so the reason why I brought the Langstaff up is because this is where I really wanted to go with this. A number of record players. Yeah, that's where we're really heading with this. But go ahead. Give me your thoughts.
I do have a few things to say about the Langstaff and all this rigmarole. We have to, again, with this players, we have to go back to what Parky actually is. And we have to be, we have to give Parky credit. He's good at picking the team. His strong side is being a father figure. He takes care of the boys. He looks after them in the dressing room. He looks after their personal life. He sorts out the conflict. He's the chaperone. He's the guy who helps everybody out, and his strong side is to make sure that everybody in the locker room and the dressing room is a good person, right? Mm-hmm. So I think that's where we need to focus on. The style of play that we play will not suit Langstaff from my point of view, and a lot of people were talking about the dickhead test. And that there you go. Hey Kitty, hey Banks. Yeah.
He it down here. I haven't slept. I have slept more than 3 hours a night the last few nights I've been here. Just FYI.
Yeah. To be honest, even Marriott didn't suit our style. We can see that. Even he didn't suit our style. It's just we don't play the brand of football that is suitable for those players. We play a certain brand of football, and Parky is very stubborn with that brand of football, and we need to be very honest with ourselves about what kind of players we'll be looking at. We're looking at different kind of players, and I don't think I will be very surprised if Langstaff gets into our team. That's just that would be something that will completely puzzle me. I don't see him playing within this breed of football that we play.
So let's take it to the point of just like where I was hitting at. This is where the summer is heading. So they take the best player, one of the best players in our league, and they're like, before the season's even over, Wrexham are going to get him. They're after him. You know what I mean? What do you think about heading to this summer? And I'm going to get to the article next. We'll talk about that. We'll pick that out. What do you think the summer's going to be like? Is it going to be this bad? It's going to be
nuts, brother. It's going to be nuts. There will be players flying on the radar. There will be players from the Prem. There will be players from Championship. But that's what I mean. Like, guys, if we have to be, we have to keep our own wits about it. Keep it real. Understand that what we're dealing with is a very certain type of football. So when you see some of the players, you can read that, you can get excited about that, but just remember that we're looking at this only certain type of people, only certain type of players. So yes, there will be a lot of noise in the media. It will be absolutely crazy. It'll be nuts. Mm-hmm. Like we will be, Wrexham will be linked to some amazing players, mm-hmm. to somebody who will be completely out of League One league, mm-hmm. so to speak. So get ready for a bumpy ride, exciting bumpy ride.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, and I think that's what's going on in the chat a little bit here. Ruby said, I see it, Nick. Langstaff is a step backwards. We need higher league players. There are so many good free transfers coming up. Yes. Okay. And by the way, Nick, yeah, I did see it. It was going fast. I cut back and forth, so I apologize. Ken says no Langstaff for us. Ken saying no Langstaff.
Well, look, a lot of people, and Matt was saying that in his stream, that maybe Swansea, maybe Luke Williams, because the way Luke Williams play, I can see Langstaff in Swansea, and I don't think it's a step backwards. I think I think the somebody who is a bit more tactically sophisticated will benefit from Langstaff a lot more, because he is that kind of player who can play under a different system, under different formation. For us, no, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work.
Yeah, by the way, too, for you here. That's a beautiful thing about Parkinson and his crew. They leak nothing. When he signs someone, it will be on Wrexham's site. Until then, it's all noise. And I think that's why I wanted to get into this. Is like, we're already starting this summer BS. It's going to happen. If you follow, like I've been following Manchester United for almost 20 years now. It's all like they're linked to like hundreds of people over this summer, and it's like, and none of them come true. I think that's where we're headed. So John makes a great point there too. And as you can see, what Tommy said today, as the club keeps very tight knit, all that stuff. So there's a lot there, and I think this is almost like a the breaks moment. That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't go so far to say they leaked nothing. They leaked Okonkwo, they leaked Marriott, there were other leaks, and that's okay. It happens. But yes, at large, they keep it very, very tight. And I think Matt elaborated on that in his stream, that there was a couple of leaks here and there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're just like I was saying before, we have to look at what kind of players we need. We currently need a replacement for Oli Palmer, so we can expect that, all right? Because knowing Parky, that's what we're gonna get. We need a high class, better than everybody else in League One replacement, because that's the only way we're gonna do it. We're gonna need somebody who's better than everybody else in League One at what Oli Palmer does, and that's who we're gonna look for. We're gonna look for another midfielder who is going to be better than everybody else in League One. That's who we're going to. So, create those filters, and you will pretty much on your own, you will filter those players out. Yeah.
On that note, before I talk to you about Piven, because you haven't had your say yet, have you?
No, it's not Piven. Piven is my second cousin. It's okay. Jiven. Jiven is my first cousin.
Jiven.
Yeah.
Jiven.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you about Jiven yet, because I'm going to hold off on that. So this is the article I was getting to, which a number of Wrexham players are out of contract this summer. Parkinson wants to sort out the future of the contracts early, as soon as we can, but says the club must make the right decisions before announcing the retained list. Sorry, Wrexham have clinched automatic promotion. Blah blah blah. No one cares about that. We know this. This is said. Parkinson said, I've had talks with Sean Harvey, and we will have further chats this week with Sean and the owners about how we're going to approach everything, says Parkinson. There are a lot of players out of contract. There are some decisions that need to be made about players, and it's about sitting down as a staff and making the right ones. Of course, you have got to let people know about their futures as soon as we can, but equally, we want to make the right decisions, and that is what we intend to do. Last one here, and I'll give it to you. This is Parkinson quote here. We will have further talks this week and make decisions when we feel right for the individual and for the team moving forward. What do you take off that?
I take off that there will be a whole bunch of people leaving, and be prepared to say some heartfelt goodbyes. And yes, t-shirts are tight. So, and there will be there'll be a lot of new guys coming in.
Yeah.
If we understand things correctly and we're going where we're going, the way we're going there, we have a bigger limit now. We have smaller, bigger or smaller, whichever semantics, dear. It's like we can spend more money on salaries nowadays, being in League One. So there will be some heavy names coming in. There will be some big signings going down range. I don't expect us to get promoted straight away, but the team that we had assembled had done their job. Those players will now have to be let go, as bad as it is. And the new guys of an exceptional quality, just like I said, we will need players who is better than everybody else in League One, and that's what's going to be happening.
So Ken says we have 10 players definitely out of contract, a couple of other ones not disclosed. So there's a lot, there's a lot happening there. This happened. Team parties Monday, etc. Awards, etc. It's on the website. Get your tickets, 200 pairs to be had. Yes, says John. Ruby's saying that earlier this season, I heard possible from Europe and other Americas. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. What else is going on here?
Actually, while I'm here, I just wanted to. No, later. I'll show it later. That's right.
Okay. You show later. I see Ken coming in the back there. Let me finish this off because we'll move on to a little bit of what happened today moving forward. There was a flare-up when we were tuning up at Reds Boss. James is pretty good at managing himself. Okay, that's crap. I don't care about that. See, this is why you don't read the articles. I don't read the articles. So I'm going to bring Ken in because he was here the other night, and we were talking about jiving, and you haven't had your say about jiving. So there we go. Hello, Ken. How are you?
Hi, Ivan and Josh. How you doing?
Hey, Ken.
I'm buzzing. Yeah, I'm buzzing.
Yeah.
How are you? I'm gonna. Before you have your say, Ivan, tell us about your cousin Jivan.
Jivan. Oh my God, that guy. Well, first of all, I told him to stay off the juice. Right? he just wouldn't listen. He just wouldn't listen.
Yeah.
Completely scrambled his freaking brains. But look, I love the guy. He's family, right? He's family.
You can't pick your family.
So, you can't pick your family. Yeah. So, but no, I will. I'll make sure I'll get in touch with him, and he needs to sort his act out.
Ken, how you doing, man? How are you? You were on for the other night for that. But if you want to talk about that, talk about the Macaulay Langstaff stuff, or you want to talk about the interview today.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Well, actually, you know where I want to go? What'd you shoot today?
I didn't play today. I'm working today.
Get the hell out of here.
No, he didn't
See ya.
Yeah, he's out.
I do work. I do work.
Yeah. With that tan, you're not working, my guy. Look at that.
There's not much tan here. I'm white.
Red Devil.
Yeah. Picking out whatever you want here. Just go ahead. I'll give you free reign. Have it.
Yeah. Well, without getting into the driving stuff, I think that might get a little bit loose later. I did mention we've got 10 players. I'm looking at my other screen. I've got 10 players definitely off contract coming into the off season. So I think we'll probably end up retaining probably 4, maybe 5 of those, and the rest will go, and there'll be new players coming in.
Yeah, you think that's it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you make of the Tommy interview? Just his insight and everything on that note. Ivan, I think I asked you briefly, but I'll pass it back to Ivan after Ken for the Tommy interview.
Good.
Yep. Yeah, he great interview, mate. Great. I love the new intro and outro. Looks awesome. Well done, producer Ann.
No. Yeah. I don't know if has anyone seen this yet? Is that?
What's that? I can't really see that there.
Merch.
That's merch.
New merch. Beautiful. Yeah. But Tommy's interview was good. Seems like he's got a pretty close relationship with a fair few players.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's such a good guy.
He would know some stuff, which is interesting. He made a really good point about the players pulling him up on a Billy Waters comment, which I thought showed great camaraderie in the team.
Yep.
Even if he's not in the starting lineup, he's still one of their guys.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really interesting. Really interesting guy. I think that was fantastic. I mean, what did you think, Ivan?
I really enjoyed some of the sort of insight moments, and those that you mentioned were pretty cool as well. I'm impressed by how humble Tommy was. It's just he seemed like a very genuine, humble guy.
Yes. Yep. I talked to him. I told you I talked to him for about, there's no joke here, about 45 seconds. And I just said to him, I never met him before. I want to make this about you. Let's start with you. I'll go from there. I said with the origin story. I said, great. Boom. We went right into it. I didn't cut anything. And that was the interview. That was the conversation we had. It's like two guys getting together, sitting at hey, who do you support? Who do you support? Bang, done. And that was it. I've done a bunch of interviews, but that was my favorite one. I was really happy, but his insight was great. And I think you guys just brought it up about, Ivan, he brought up, I'll pass to Ivan real quick. He brought up Parkinson because he wasn't fully on Parkinson when he first came in. And he said he was a journalist and he asked him a couple of tough questions and he grew on him. And he's at the middle of the season, he was like kind of grew on him. And I thought that was really good insight, and we kick every ball. And I was like, okay, I thought that he had an evolution in his mind of watching the team for Parkinson, I thought that was really impressive.
Look, I think I said it a few weeks ago as well, that what Tommy had said. He thinks that Parkinson is just a good person. He's just a really good guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said, and I think that what matters the most, because and just like I was saying before, you don't need to love or hate everybody or anybody unconditionally. And I think Tommy, what he realized after a while is that he, being a good guy, which is very rare in this industry, Parky had managed to make sure that players that he gets are good people, and they play for him, not because they have to, because they want to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what turned him around, because initially I understand why he didn't like Parky, and I understand why somebody wouldn't like him. But from just the basic human values standpoint, I think that's what Tommy meant. Like, once he realized how good of a person he actually is, just a good guy, it turned his view around, which is great to hear.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah,
because look, most of the managers are assholes.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how they. I mean, most of them have to be.
You have to be. You have to be.
You have to be. Yeah. Ken, moving forward a little bit here, a lot going on. Obviously today, we talked tonight about games. I want to talk a little bit about the games that happened.
Yep.
There was results today. There was
interesting stuff today. So Colchester, messed the bed, to say it nicely. They had to either just get a draw today. Admittedly, they came up against Doncaster and went down 4-1. So that means, in terms of the relegation zone this weekend, interestingly enough, Colchester play Crewe at home, and Sutton United play MK Dons away. Now, the results have to go for Colchester. Basically, the only way Sutton can avoid relegation is if they beat MK Dons and Colchester lose to Crewe. Now, MK Dons have got nothing to play for because they're already going to finish fourth. So there is a chance that Sutton and the goal difference for the two games has to be 5 points.
By the way, John says Donny is fifth. Unreal. So
that's MK Dons, not Doncaster. MK Dons is fourth.
Yeah, I think he's saying okay, got it. Copy that. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the bottom. That's the bottom zone. That's to avoid relegation.
Okay, here we go. Down here. This is where you're at here, right? Let me get the social.
Yeah, it's like Colchester and Sutton. Like Forest Green's gone. But Colchester and Sutton. And the only way Sutton can avoid relegation is if they win and Colchester lose. And the combined goal is 5 goals.
Okay. So the game of the weekend is Sutton v.
MK Dons.
MK. Okay. MK are in. Correct. MK are secure. Yes.
MK are fourth and can't finish anywhere but fourth. So they could rest guys.
Yeah. Yep.
And that could be nervous for Colchester, because Sutton then might come up against a weaker MK Dons and actually get an upset.
So can Barrow fall out to Crawley? Barrow.
Okay. So then if we go up to the positions for playoffs, we're now down to 5 teams playing for 4 spots.
Okay. MK, Doncaster, Crewe, Barrow, and Crawley, correct?
Yep. And the only team that's guaranteed of their position is MK Dons.
So it's 3 out of the 4. There were 3 out of those, right?
3 out of 4. So from Doncaster, Crewe, Barrow, and Crawley are all playing for those last 3 spots. And it's mathematically possible that any one of those 4 teams can miss out, even though Doncaster's already moved up to 5th.
Wow. Going into the weekend, right? I mean, that's sort of amazing.
There's going to be fans at their games, watching games, and they're going to have their phones open, watching other games. It's going to be on.
Cool. Donnie gets a win gets in with a win or a draw. Yeah, it's a lot of Crewe players got. Matt says Crewe players got bored and made Colchester sandcastles. I wonder if Jivan is around. What do you think Jivan is around? I wonder if he.
No, we had an agreement. You see, we're in very tight terms. So when one is in, the other one is out. That's just the way it goes.
Who's the alpha, Jivan or Ivan?
It's being disputed right now. That's why we can't be in the same room at the same time, even virtually.
I love it.
It's tight. It's tight.
Ruby Slippers seems to have the inside goss on Jivan. Do you think they're possibly dating?
Oh,
say what? Sorry.
Ruby Slippers seems to have all the inside goss on Jivan. Do you think they're possibly dating?
Might be. It's not that I care.
Not that you care. Okay.
Jivan is definitely not around. Ruby says
Jivan is better be far away.
Look at this. Look at this.
I think Jivan should be here. I really would love Jivan back. By the way, it's so sorry, kiddo. Oh my days. I love when we want to talk football. What do you want? Sorry. I love when we want to talk football, but it's like there's so much other fun stuff we can talk about.
Absolutely.
Oh my, they're just mates apparently. New Zealand versus Australia. This is Joe. Happy birthday, Joe, again. We're just mates. Jesus. So we're gonna all right, I'll try to bring it back. I will try to bring it back. So all those games happen on the weekend. We have a game on the weekend. We're playing Stockport. By the way, I've been getting Stockport guys have been coming on and trying to get after me a bit. I've also been invited on Thursday to go to a Mansfield Matters Stockport Party podcast. I might be on Thursday. I'll keep you guys posted on that. For us on the weekend, I know we're going to do a preview. What do you see for us for the Stockport match?
Oh, it's going to be a party game.
You think so?
It's not going to be any holding back. I think both teams are obviously playing for the win. Stockport would love to obviously have a win to celebrate winning the title. Wrexham would love to win at home, obviously to finish off the season in front of their fans. So I think we could see some attacking football with a few goals scored.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think
What
so
do you
too.
think, Ivan?
I think that we're in for a bit of a battle, and I do hope that the boys, whoever gets to play that game, will go out there and try to take a little bit of that 5-0 back, because that just wasn't indicative of the level of the Wrexham players. I hope we'll see an exciting game with a good result going our way.
Yeah. That 5-0. I was going to say that 5-0 loss will be brought up this week.
I think so. It's like, is there a pride thing? And I wouldn't put it past the side to be like, yeah, coming to our patch and and messing with us. It's hot as balls in there. You have no idea how it was 95 degrees today. That Fletcher website change was a bit of a scoop. I didn't see that. Did he get an extension or no?
John is pointing a good thing out there, that not a single team had won 2 times per season since Parky arrived.
Yeah. Yep. We might go out there and rinse them. I have, you know what I mean? Like, I would say Ivan and Ken, we talked about this, 10 days ago? I was like, rest players. Now I'm seeing the mentality. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's too much pride now.
Well, we have mentioned this before, is that winning is a good habit. Winning is a good habit. And I just, again, my mind reverts back to like, don't get injured. It's like continuous, like, it's like a song in the background. You know, when you can't get rid of the song, like you wake up and you sing the same, like 2 lines of the song all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's stuck in my head. Like, don't get injured. That's like, no matter what I say, those words are just in my head all the time.
Wow.
Yeah. I totally agree. Good, Matt Al. I can't put that one up. I just can't. I love you, Matt Al. Well, I met Matt Al today. We had a call earlier this morning. Such a great bloke, and just awesome. I talked to him before I went on with Tommy. Was such a great guy, and it's fantastic. Jivan has such an imposing presence that he can long distance date someone in another continent, and it seems like he's in the same room.
I think Jivan is making Chuck Norris look like a wimp.
I know. Earworm. Kenny would say. Is Don really? Yeah, Donnie's in fifth. They've really just they've really done it. And yeah.
And John made a good point. There is a slight error there. Bradford can still make it as well. So there's actually 6 teams playing off for 3 spots. 5 teams playing off for 3 spots because MK Dons is in.
Yeah, John, if you want to come in and have a chat, awesome. We're friendly fire tonight. We're just I kind of opened it up. We're just going for the Macaulay Langstaff stuff. No problem. If not, anyone else too who's new in the chat wants to come in and have their say. Don't be afraid of Ken. He's just out in the golf course all the time, and Ivan just flexing for himself at this point. And me, I literally am working without a net. I really am. His original stats were ending on April 24th within 25. That must be so stressful for those 6 teams. Yeah, but what's great about that for the 6 teams? We're gonna do those. We're gonna do those watch alongs, and I think most of those will be on ESPN, so we'll be able to do that. I'm excited for that. I want to get through this weekend. No injuries. What Ivan said. I think I'm gonna totally talk out of both sides of my ass. Go all in, right? Go all in, Knives, and play. Go balls out and go win the game. Because if you go half-ass, you're gonna get injured. So go and play the match. Let's do it. Why not? Right? He's not gonna sit him.
Just that 5-0 defeat. Oh, like that just drives me mental. Like just thinking about if I was in their place, I would want some blood.
Yeah.
But as for Fletch and McLean, I saw a lot of comments in the chat. I'm willing to say that most likely they both going to stay and play next year.
Yeah.
McLean will be here next year. Like he'll be here next year. He's too good a team man to let go.
Like I can tell you, like from my personal point of view, whether you sort of trust my opinion or not, McLean and Fletch, both of them are still good enough to place at least some minutes in the championship.
Oh,
yeah.
At least maybe not the full day and not the full game, but they are next level.
Yeah. Such as class.
What'd you think of Tommy's answer on Tommy's thoughts on AO, guys?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, the talk is about that he wasn't, that he was a little bit sheepish after the game. And, as terrible as it is to say, keepers are a dime a dozen. You can pick up keepers pretty easy. It's not like trying to pick up other positions. So I love Okonkwo and I'd love him to stay. But if he goes, we'll get someone else.
I agree with Ken 100%. If he goes, it'll be great if he stays. But look, even if he stays, we need another keeper.
Yeah.
That's interesting because, our 2 young keepers, Luke McNicholas and Liam Hall. Liam Hall didn't play a game this season, and McNicholas only played 3 games, and they were like the other competitions, the Bristol Trophy and that. So they're not ready. Yeah. Ivan's right. We need another guy. Mark Howard is stand-in, and he's at the end of his career. I think he'll become another keeper coach.
He could be He could be the 3rd stringer. So here's, he could be the 3rd stringer. You get AO to stay. Something happens for number 2, whatever that is. They put someone up, and then have Mark stay for a 3rd to be the 3rd. As like a coach or whatever. Like I think, and this is indicative of what I was saying. Like why and so it begins. It's already starting. It's going to be a big summer. There's a lot that's going to happen. We're going to be up and down. We'll kick every ball that's not even moving. So it's kind of exciting, but it's also going to be like we're gonna talk ourselves in circles, chasing our tail. So on those things. By the way,
we need a little bit of.
Go on.
So Josh, sorry, brother. We need a little bit of inside information because I heard contradictory opinions and sources about what Super Mark Howard wants to do, whether he's going to stay or whether he's retiring. Because I heard both.
You do.
Yeah,
Wait.
so we need some. Yeah, please get on the phone. Do your bit.
Let him take care of it, Ivan. He'll sort that out for us in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Mark Howard's a fill-in guy right now.
I got nothing, mate. He didn't say shit, so we guess we gotta figure it out. So there we go. There's a lot happening. Crazy.
Yeah. It's funny. I've finished the spreadsheet except for minutes played by. I've still got to do midfielders, defenders. Once that's finished, I'm going to have some great stuff to look at for all of us to see who we're going to let go and who we're going to keep.
Yeah. Matt Al says, if AO goes, we need 2 keepers, which what Ivan just said. Ivan made a great point. John says, Arthur is young too. Still a bit of a project. Yes. Enormous potential, but wouldn't be surprised if Parkey finds a more experienced keeper. That's a good shout. But I think if he gets boxed in, Ivan, for expensive for AO, you might be right. You might be looking for another keeper.
We will, even if he stays, we're looking for another keeper. Like, that's just, again, maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I reckon.
Well, Leighton was gone all season with injuries. We're definitely getting one more keeper. And then if AO goes, 2 more keepers.
Matt Al says he made a list, Ken. You need to chat, so you should check in with Matt Al for sure.
I will. He's got some. Yeah, he's a really smart guy, and John made a good point there earlier about Fletcher, and that helped me update my spreadsheet because he was undisclosed on whether he was had signed for next season. Now he has. So thanks for that, John.
Ivan, Addison Madison says, "Where's Jivan? Like, I mean, can you call him? Just talk to him."
I just briefly spoke to him, a few minutes before I joined it, and I said, "You better stand your ass down."
You think Jivan's probably doing a workout?
Oh yeah,
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, are you sure that Jivan's not around? I don't know. We'll see. Only for certain things. Oh yeah. Only, but Ivan's like, do not bring Jivan on. It's like fucking. He's gonna come through there and kill me. He's like,
for his own sake. No, but look. On that note, man, Ruby Jess is a freaking legend.
Yes.
I spoke to her after, and I said, like, that was just. I was almost pissing myself laughing. It was one of the best days of my life.
I hear she got offered a contract at SNL.
I know.
I would not be surprised.
Can I just say, the best is yet to come. You have no idea.
The best is yet to come. I cannot wait.
I will just say, the whole community who I love this community. I love what we're doing here. We are just getting started on the fun stuff. We are all here for football and Wrexham, but like the best is yet to come. And I would just say that, and we're just getting started. Yeah.
Can you imagine Ruby on the weekend update on SNL?
Oh,
with Colin and oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's great. Be okay to keep him for another year. Spent most of his life in League One. I think he's talking about
Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletch for sure. Yeah. Ruby said Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on the prairie for sure. Nick Donnellan, who was first tonight, apparently he's wrestling Buffalo. Sure, Jiva won't be on tonight. Okay. I mean, maybe that's fine. That's fine. You're such a brat. Stop teasing them. I don't know. Howard. He's talking about Howard. Howard.
Howard. Okay.
Howard. Yeah. So, yeah, that's where we're at tonight for a Tuesday. What do you think? If anything else you guys want to get into, quick show, 49 minutes. It can go pear-shaped, or I can go say hi to the in-laws.
Did you want to talk about the weekend games or not? Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Feckle.
You want to tease? Oh, how about this? How about you guys tease the weekend games?
Tease the weekend games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go.
Well, obviously we've got Wrexham Stockport. That's what everybody's going to be watching.
Yeah, I will be.
Yeah. Then it gets down into the dog days for all the playoffs, and Doncaster. I don't know how many in a row that is now. It's some stupid amount of wins in a row.
Are they setting are they setting the league record for like they currently are like the best team in the entire pyramid?
Stockport had a massive run through the middle of the season. I think it was like 12 games without a loss, but I don't know how many wins in a row that was.
Have either of you watched any of them? Like 10 in a row, says John. 10 in a row. Have you watched? Yeah. I don't know why they're good. I don't know all about them. I don't know nothing. I know nothing. Do you guys know anything about them?
John, well, they were supposed to be fighting for the promotion anyway, but they had a huge amount of injuries, and I think they got people coming back now. So that's what people expected them to do, actually. So yeah.
By the way, do not tied their club record since 1948.
John is just throwing some really good information there.
He knows it. He's on. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And at the moment, like odds are pretty good.
Yeah.
MK Don's fourth, Doncaster fifth. MK Dons and Doncaster in a final for the last spot. Wow.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to bet on Doncaster to go up.
Oh, I'm
going
sure
to the bookies.
It's got to be
good 10 weeks ago.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's got to be short now. John says, I don't know exactly. He knows what he says. Absolutely no. It's all good. Like John is like the guy you have in your ear, like and it's like right there. So no, for sure. This weekend's going to be great. I think I think for us, and we'll pick it out for the weekend. It's only Tuesday. Jesus, I don't even know what day it is. Tuesday, we'll pick it out. We'll have the previews and things like that. So we'll have a lot to chat about. Yep. The weekend's going to be fun. The weekend's going to be a good time.
Barrow's going to miss out. There's the scoop. Barrow's currently in 7th. They're not going to make it.
Ken, are you you're going with that?
I'm predicting that right now. Barrow's got to play Mansfield at home, and Mansfield will roll them.
Ooh. If I see the Mansfield guys on Thursday on their show, I'm going to let them know you said that. Ivan, what are you thinking?
I think Crew's not going to make it.
Really?
They've got to play Colchester away in their last game, who have everything to play for as well.
Oh, those are good shouts right there. Those are good shouts. Yep.
But Colchester only need a draw, and if Crew got a draw, that's all they need as well.
Yeah. Wow. It's at Barrow. I agree with Ivan. Crew has been dread. Yeah. This league's pretty amazing. Sorry, my TV. I'm working on that. I don't have shit, but it's gonna be a good weekend. But you know what the greatest thing?
Joshi, me and you are doing the live stream, right? For Stockport.
Yes, sir.
Shall we somehow line up and maybe just keep an eye on those games too? Because I think, for example, the Colchester game is going to be a battle. It's going to be a freaking massacre.
Yeah. I don't have. We can always buy it if someone wants to watch it with us. That's cool. We'll keep it open. We can do a party ourselves if that things we want to do. I know what everyone's doing. Yeah, we can do that.
I'm just throwing ideas out there because can you imagine Colchester is fighting for their lives, and the other guys are fighting for the playoff spot. So
yeah, no, I think we got to keep it a whole thing because we're a party atmosphere, right? Absolutely, yeah, party atmosphere. Matt Al says, should we do a Matt Al question? Sure, Matt Al, you want to come in? Come on, Matt Al. But yes, I think we need to keep track of that. It'd be fun because we need to know what games we're going to do for the playoffs for sure.
John is saying I heard that on Matt's podcast today too. They sold like a six game season ticket for the end of the season for like 50 quid.
Oh, wow.
and they lost the first 3 games 3-0 each.
Oh my God.
At home. Yeah, that's a great deal. Not a single goal scored.
See, this is what happens when you try to punch above your weight. That's
I wonder how tough Matt Al's going to make us on. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Ready?
They've been going for over 100 years. You're kidding.
Hold on. What is Wrexham's best ever league win? Shit. 7-0.
No.
No, I would say it would be double digits, man. It would be like 12-0.
Yeah, I was going to say 11.
3 games for 60 and lost 3 out of the bad 9. It's just talking about the crew thing, yeah.
3 games for 60 quid. Wow.
Yeah. Ruby Slippers is in diapers. She's laughing so hard. Well, here's the question right there. Who has it?
Okay, I'm going 11-0, Ivan. You're going what?
I'm going 12. I'm going 12-0.
It's big.
Joshy.
My favorite number is 13, so there you go. There you go.
Okay.
I'll bring it. Chat, give us your versions.
Yeah, come on, chat. What do you got? Nick,
Oof.
Ruby, John, what's your prediction?
John, don't Google it, John. Guess.
No cheating.
What do you got here? Ivan to say this. 22.
22-0. Jesus. All right. That's like basketball score.
I know. Never seen it last so hard.
Joshy, actually, you're a basketball guy. What was the lowest ever professional, like even an NBA, lowest ever basketball score ever recorded?
I think it was
Matt Al.
Oh, man, I'll just wrote
10-1.
Does that make me the winner?
Yeah, you were the it was double digits, definitely. Yeah.
No, what did he say? Hold on, Ivan, don't give it that easy. Ivan, don't give up that easy. Come on. Jivan would never give that up that easy. Don't let him have it.
It was Matt L. It wasn't me.
March
19. What did you say, Ken?
I said 11-0. You said 13, and Ivan said
I said 12.
What did Jivan say?
No, Jivan didn't get, well, don't know, but Ruby said 22. That was March 1962. Were you at that game, Josh?
With this face? Of course I was. Yeah.
No, John, I don't know. I'm just interested because we're talking about like high scores like that, and I was wondering what would be the lowest basketball score ever.
I think it has to go back to, so it was pre 3-pointers for sure. Maybe like 26, 10, something like that. Probably. I don't know why that's, but that's a good one. Apparently, I like cheating. That's not Ruby. That's not even.
He doesn't have spare screens today. He's stuffed.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Exactly. What are you drinking there?
That's just honestly, that's just Coke.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Just to make Ivan happy. There you go. That's what I had today, Ivan.
Yeah.
Coke Zero.
No, we actually had so yesterday was a very cold day, or the day before rather.
Yeah.
And today it's like summer is back again. In fall, New Zealand, especially down around sort of central Otago, Queenstown, the weather is just schizophrenic. One day you have frost on your windows, and the next day it's like 25 Celsius.
Crazy. John says 1918, the answer from Google for the basketball thing. That's pretty high. I'll go with that for sure. Ivan, so some of the lads have been asking about your shirts. The company, they like your shirt, CPR, blah, blah, blah. Something.
Carpet CPR is my wife's and my little company, and that's what I do most of my days when I work.
Okay. Well, people are asking for shirts.
Well, I can, yeah. If you guys are keen, I can. I just I use Under Armour shirts and just put my brands on it. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just saying, people want some shirts, man. I'm just saying. But yeah, so do it, man. So if people want some shirts, so there you go. Carpet CPR, no mercy.
I love it. Carpet CPR. You get down there, mouth to mouth.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, we specialize in the reason why it's CPR is because we can remove very, very difficult stains that nobody else can.
Well, my
murder scenes.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, I've seen enough. Yeah.
One more, by the way. Ruby Slippers is doing math. We don't do math. And John says Minneapolis Lakers over Fort Wayne Pistons, November 22nd, 1950. Pre
3-pointers.
Yeah. Do you turn on your ACN, Ivan? Josh is very Jivan. I miss Jivan. Okay, easier up from Matt Al before we get out of here. In the last season battle between Knots and Wrexham, how many times did they swap positions at the top end of the table? What the actual? Cheers, John. Have a good one. See you, buddy. Good question, by the way, John, tonight. Awesome. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Thanks, John. Love John.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you.
There you go.
That's a good question because that's because we followed that. But I think I'll go first.
I don't know the fucking answer.
I'm going to say it was 6 times they swapped the lead.
6 times they swap spit?
It was often. It was a fair few, and I'm thinking it was 6. Not
so Matt Ellis taking over the quiz reins from Ruby, right?
He's the quiz master.
Yep.
Okay, I'd say 7 times.
I was going to say 7 too. 7 sounds right to me. Ruby says 7 as well.
I think you guys might be right, but I've said 6.
Addison Madison says 45.
45.
45.
Michael Jordan's second. Sorry. Are you okay? Okay. Oh man. What's the
I
answer?
know, man. Matt is just dropping facts, man. He just knows shit.
He's the brains trust.
Ruby said 7 first. Where you at?
Ruby,
Okay.
you don't count. You don't count, Ruby. You're not here.
14 times. Fuck me.
14.
Jesus.
Oh my days! Wow.
So
I'm
Josh,
wasn't far off.
Josh and Ivan were right. 7 plus 7 is 14.
Yeah. In workout math. Yeah.
Exactly. Two sets of 7.
2 sets of 7 is 14. You're doing drops of 7, right? Yeah.
Nice reps.
Yeah, nice reps. So I was close. Yes, you were. Addison Madison actually was closest. Yeah. Oh my God, that was my third guess. Absolutely. All right, let's wrap it up there, my guys. It's good to see you. Been a long day. Show tomorrow. I'll just give you all a heads. I'll do that later. Ken, Ivan, last outs. What's your thoughts?
Colchester shitting the bed this morning and not securing their spot from relegation, and looking forward to a great weekend of a lot of teams very nervous.
Yeah, nervous times, right? Nervous times. Yeah. You golfing tomorrow?
No, working tomorrow. No, actually tomorrow over here, as Ivan would know, is Anzac Day. So, which is Australia and New Zealand Army Corps. It's a national holiday.
Okay. We're
not allowed to work. If you work, we cop a $15,000 fine.
What?
Yeah, you're not allowed to do any work as a real estate agent on that day. It's a big day. We do a lot of, like, I know Americans celebrate their military very well, but this is the one day of the year that the Australians and New Zealanders, people will get up and go to a dawn service where we go and celebrate what they've done for our country. So it's a massive day in Australia and New Zealand tomorrow.
So tomorrow, first light, I will get up. I'll put my suit on. I won't put my uniform on, but I will put my beret on, and I will go to local cenotaph, and I will stand there at the dawn service, and the least we forget. I will honor all the warriors that came before me, and long live the memory.
Yeah, 4:30, and then, as was the tradition back then, they used to drink rum and milk, and
Rum and milk.
Have a little rum and milk shot.
I will have our because I was commissioned as an officer into Royal New Zealand Artillery Corps, and our core drink was rum and coffee. So I will have rum and coffee.
Nice.
Ivan, you make sure you keep us posted on that in the Discord, yes? And Ken.
I'll try, bro. It's super freaking early and it's super freaking dark, but yeah.
4:30. I'll take a photo. I'll be going to a service. They have them all over the country. Normally get there about 4:30 for a 5 a.m. start. So there are thousands and thousands and thousands of people across both countries that get out at that time of the day.
Nice.
It's amazing.
And you quite often hear the bagpipes play and other ceremonial things, and it's just and you often meet a lot of your friends, like especially in bigger cities, the ones that you served with and whatnot. It's quite it's quite a good day for a good reason too.
Ruby says today will lay Reeves.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely they do, Ruby. Yep, at all places. So they'll play the bagpipes, they'll play the last post on the bugle, and it is a very time-honoured tradition.
Awesome.
The biggest cities will have a guard as well. Like, and I remember I was once a guard service as well, so standing post on Anzac Day. So yeah.
Well,
it's a very good honorary tradition.
You keep us posted, both of you guys, and we're love to just be along with you whatever we can, even if it's from here, even if it's in the Discord. Please do. So please do. So awesome stuff.
Happy to post a photo. I'll get you a photo tomorrow morning.
Okay. And Aussies and Kiwis, we were mates then, and we're mates now. And no matter the rivalry, when the shit gets rough, we get together and we fight. That's what we do.
That's awesome, guys.
And that will be brought to fruition in Wrexham one day next year when we all turn up.
Yeah, one day, exactly. Yeah. All right, guys. I will wrap that up there. I'll let you guys out. Ken, I'll see you tomorrow for sure. Episode this week. Go. Good luck tomorrow on Anzac. Anzac.
Australia, New Zealand Army Corps.
Okay, that's big day for you guys tomorrow. Well, keep us posted for sure. All right, good to see you, brother. All right, brother. Yeah, Ives, my guy. Let me know
on that bombshell.
There you go. Hey, send us photos tomorrow. Let us know what's going on. Yeah.
Roger that.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later. That's Ken and Ivan, our guys. Cool stuff. A little bit of history there. We always, it's a 360 view, obviously. All right. It's a Tuesday. Thursday night. What the hell's wrong with me? Tuesday night. Okay. I'll give you the update. What's going on for me? Great day today. Had Tommy Kaus on. Fantastic interview. Thank you to all of you that put to watch the interview, and thank you to all that put it together. You know who you are, and thank you to the questions as well. You all know who you are, and I really appreciate that. Good show tonight. Fun getting through it, and so it begins as the Macaulay Langstaff stuff happening. We're to get through this through the summer, but I figure we set off with that. Tomorrow, I'm going to be driving back up north. I'm going to be leaving the Banksy cat, who is literally right here. There he is. He's sleeping right there next to me. I'm leaving Banksy cat here because I'm going to stay up north for the night with producer Ann because we have a meeting tomorrow night together, and then I'll be back down Thursday. So I'm going to find time tomorrow to do a show for us in the afternoon. Don't know when it will be. If I can, I'm going to squeeze it in at some point. It'll be a quick show, but I will be doing a show for you lot tomorrow. So that's that for tomorrow. Thursday, I'll do a show. I'm going to drive back down here. And I think I'm going to do a noon with the Mansfield podcast guys. Mansfield Madness podcast guys, and someone from Stockport. Sorry, that went off. So I'll figure that out. But I'll also do a live on Thursday for everybody here. But I'll be back down here. So I got a busy couple days, but I'll make it all work out. If I have to do it on my phone, I will figure it out. Let me get this back up. I want to thank everyone coming on. I want to thank Tommy Kaus, Ivan, and Ken, and Ruby, and everybody in the chat, and the new members as well. Addison Madison, who is also a new member. So thank you all so much. And it's fun stuff. We're going to get through it. We've got a game this weekend against Stockport, and that's going to be a lot of fun as well. But, thank you all very much. And the glorious Void, Banksy, the Banksy. The in-law is going to be taking care of him. So, okay, good to see you all. We did our show tonight. It was really fun. As you can see, I'm testing out some new local pundit stuff there for the merch that is coming. So there you go. So on that bombshell, I'll see you all soon.